Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
Just as God has included many promises in the Bible for us to claim, He has also put in many warnings for us to refer to in our everyday decision-making. In 2 Corinthians 6:14 and 15, He tells us, "Do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. How can righteousness be a partner with wickedness? How can light live with darkness? What harmony can there be between Christ and the devil? How can a believer be a partner with an unbeliever?" This verse is used often by concerned parents when their child is about to marry an unbeliever, and that's a good time to use it. I know too many women whose husbands are unbelievers, and it rarely works out that she brings him to the Lord. Many times it works the opposite. He pulls her away, or the marriage ends up in a divorce. But this can also be true for business partnerships. I had a friend whose husband lost everything after his unbelieving business associate up and left the partnership, leaving him with a huge debt. It's also true of close friendships. Being friends with an unbeliever is a great witness to them, but as a Christian, our best friends, the ones we confide in and seek advice from, should always be Christians. To have it any other way is quite dangerous. That reminds me of King Jehoshaphat from 2 Chronicles 18. Jehoshaphat, my absolute favorite king of Judah, walked in the ways of David and sought God. He took delight in the ways of the Lord. In fact, Jehoshaphat seemed to have done as much as he possibly could to turn the people's heart back to the Lord. But for some reason, he made an alliance with wicked King Ahab of the northern kingdom. He took Ahab's daughter as a wife for one of his sons. Then he agreed to join forces with Ahab against Ramoth-Gilead. Big mistake. Maybe he was just trying to make peace between their two nations and lead Ahab and Israel to the Lord. After all, he tried to be a good influence on Ahab by insisting that they consult a prophet of the Lord before going to battle. But they didn't heed the prophet's warning, and Ahab ended up using Jehoshaphat as a decoy. He ended up having the whole Syrian army after him until they found out he wasn't Ahab. God protected him, but in yoking himself to an idol worshiper, he put himself in danger, both physically and spiritually, and created a barrier between himself and God. Later, the Lord rebuked Jehoshaphat through Jehu, a prophet. He said, "Should you help the wicked and love those who hate the Lord? Therefore the wrath of the Lord is upon you. Nevertheless, good things are found in you, in that you have removed the wooden images from the land and have prepared your heart to seek God." Fortunately, Jehoshaphat accepted that warning from God and worked hard to bring the hearts of the people of Judah and Israel closer to the Lord in many different ways. However, that attachment he made for his son with the marriage of Ahab's daughter Athaliah later almost destroyed his family, as she had all his descendants murdered, except the one that was hidden and later became king, Joash. Our bad decisions to attach ourselves to unbelievers can have long-lasting and unintended consequences. It can put us in danger, create barriers between ourselves and God or other believers, and it can lead to making other bad decisions. Have you found this to be true in your life? Are there relationships you may need to step away from? People you may need to disconnect from in order to follow the Lord wholeheartedly? Then you can take warning from King Jehoshaphat of Judah.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.